And this was the back end of a Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, so we've been on the go here since a week ago Monday. I thought our guys' preparation was really good. I loved their ability to execute the defensive plan of attack in the first half. I thought we were really active. Forcing those 18 turnovers was a big key in the game. And then offensively, I just thought we played the right way, really unselfish. The floor was spaced, good execution. I thought did a really good job screening. 19 assists, 10 turnovers is obviously a huge step in the right direction for us. As we all know, we've struggled to shoot the three on the season. Made 11 on Saturday, now come back tonight and make 13. So proud of our players for staying the course, getting better here, and look forward to them having a day off tomorrow before we start preparation for Florida on Saturday.
Coach Cam was asked on the broadcast after the game why he felt like this group has responded the last two games, and he mentioned his faith and just this team's faith in the plan. Could you just kind of talk a little bit about why you feel like this team's responded and just kind of the messaging you guys have had over the past couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think it's hard. I think it's really challenging. You know, we lost, I think it's 6 or 7 in a row there. Obviously, one was just a brutal, devastating loss, and so it really tests you. Not just as a basketball player, but as a man. And I think the credit goes to our players. They've come to practice every game. I think we've competed in every game except for one half. And so we needed something to go our way. That happened on Saturday with the unbelievable finish there, led by Cam's 7-0 run there in the 20 seconds to finish the game. And then I thought tonight, just playing the right way, sharing the ball. I do think the four-guard lineup has really been a positive impact for us. It spaced the floor better. If you go over the last 5 games, our turnovers are way down. That has to continue for us. And our shot quality has improved. And so, we won the turnover margin tonight. So I think just getting better, and as hard as it is, just stay the course and find ways to improve as a team. And I think Cam deserves a lot of credit for that. He's played incredibly well these last 2 games.
Yeah, Coach, y'all had a lot of success defensively in the first half. I wanted to ask specifically about the freshmen. It looked like they were real intense, real active. Rob, Victorious, Curtis. Just what have you seen from them on that end as they grow?
I think on the perimeter, the pressure on the basketball was really good. I thought Rob really followed the game plan in tremendous detail. We have so much respect for Murray Boyles, excuse me. I mean, he's first-round pick. He's a monster. And we have Jai Bailey guarding him, one of our guards, and I thought he was really active. And Jai's just an ultimate competitor. But Rob provided tremendous help there. Really helped off their 5, helped clog up the lane. So that was a big key for us. We were concerned coming in, South Carolina getting 21 free throws a game in SEC play. They only got 1 in the first half. I thought we played with really good discipline there. I thought the guys were really bought in to the things we needed to do to give ourselves a chance to win.
Hey, Coach, 50% from the field, 43% from 3. Was there anything in particular that you guys want to establish to get the offense more efficient and get it going?
Well, I think the spacing offensively, the screening. South Carolina is a really physical team. I thought we did a good job there. We were strong with the basketball. Didn't have a lot of unforced errors, so only 10 turnovers. So we were getting high-quality shots. And then, sharing the basketball. 19 assists. I think we had 19 at Kansas State, but haven't had that since. So, I thought it was just great credit to the players for their execution and unselfishness. And then you got to step up and make the shots. And guys did that at a high level tonight.
You mentioned the 4-guard lineup. You also put in Curtis Givens. What went into that decision?
Yeah, I think Curtis has just been playing very well, impacting winning, which is the most important stat. And I thought he played really well on Saturday. Was happy to see him hit a big shot. He's a much better shooter than what the numbers show, And when South Carolina made their run there early in the second half to get it to single digits, he hit a big three for us to push it back up. And then I think there have been times this year where I think Jordan's been more effective coming off the bench. And he gets 5 assists tonight and hit 2 of 4 from 3, which is a step in the right direction for him.
Coach, you mentioned turnovers are down, shooting percentage is up. Are there any things that you still want to kind of fine-tune before Saturday?
Oh, man. Yeah, I think the 4-guard lineup, when you look at one of the top rebounding teams in America, when you start talking about Florida, their physicality is incredible. And then they put you in tough spots because they can make 15, 18 threes a game with their firepower at the guard position. So there's a trade-off there. The 4 guards, we closed that gap. It was a lot closer on the glass tonight than it was on Saturday, but that'll be challenged at the highest level come Saturday night at 5 o'clock.
Coach, both players talked about just the ability to play a full 40 tonight. And you just talk about when you guys got into halftime knowing that you had a chance to continue to extend the lead. I mean, what was the conversation? Because both guys seem to say, we can't let up. That really there's not an option for us to let up in this game.
The conversation was actually fairly similar from an offensive standpoint to Saturday at Oklahoma. Just keep making the right play. And, we were a lot more efficient in the first half tonight than we were Saturday. We went in down 6. Saturday, but we loved the shots we were getting. We liked the unselfishness. We just didn't knock some of those down. But in the second half on Saturday, we kept doing the right things, stuck to the plan, and we ended up shooting 59 from the floor, 7 threes in the second half, and get a big win. And so offensively, wanted to do that, stick to the plan. Defensively, we knew we'd get a heavy dose of 30 in the second half. The one thing that really hurt us was Thomas. They spaced the floor and just put their head down and drove us in the second half, and that gave us some problems. But all in all, I think it starts with your mindset. And just keep making the right play, keep competing, stay together. We knew they'd make a run, and I thought our guys responded really well.
Hey, Coach, Mike gave you a nice lift off the bench. How important could his role be if he can kind of bring that on a night-in, night-out basis, and maybe what was different about tonight?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought Mike up. I certainly would love to talk about him. Really proud of him. He's had a challenging year, disjointed at times, but I think he's been really good for us here of late. He's practiced at a high level. I think he's really invested time in the gym, and he gave us a huge lift. He was fantastic, especially in the first half. He scores 13 points tonight on only 5 shot attempts. Thought defensively he's gotten a lot better and has been really active on that end of the floor. So, the 4-guard lineup, with him a part of that, the spacing helps him as well. And I thought he was fantastic tonight.
How does back-to-back win in this conference sort of help your team emotionally and psychologically?
Well, you hope, I know we talked about it yesterday, you hope it gives you some renewed confidence and belief. There's no better feeling than winning. But I think it's also about the process that our guys are staying the course and continuing to get better and improve. That's what we're trying to get done. I've just been really proud, like at the 5 position. Like you look at Damian Collins and Rob Miller tonight, I think they were 15 points, 10 rebounds, had 6 assists, only 1 turnover, provided great rim protection. We're playing a lot of young guys. I think we started 2 freshmen and played 2 more off the bench tonight. So you just got to keep getting better. And so I hope the players take some confidence from it and keep building. We know we got monster games coming in here down the stretch.
Yeah, on that note of confidence, are you kind of noticing Victorious maybe, finding his stride a little bit more? It looked like he was a little more active tonight and trying to set things up and was commanding the ball.
Yeah, he was really efficient from 3 tonight, and I love that he had 4 assists, only 1 turnover. He's got to be more effective from 2-point range. But I think his aggressiveness and his ability to play in space and off ball screens is an added dimension for our offensive team. I think he's practiced well. I just don't think those things happen by accident. You got to put in the time, you got to invest, you got to work, you got to have the right mindset. And I think he's really improved in those areas and is having a really strong impact on our team here over the last 80 minutes.
Coach, you kind of touched on those monster games already. I mean, your final 5 games here in this home stretch of the regular season are all going to be against ranked opponents. So what do you kind of preach to your guys about like the importance of this home stretch?
Yeah, just keep getting better. I think it's important that we take advantage of tomorrow. It's our first true day off since a week ago Sunday. So got to really rest up and get ready to go. Come in Thursday morning, ready to get better and start preparing for Florida on Saturday. We've tried to approach this. Every game's just a one-game season. As strong as the league is, I think that's the only pathway. And so I think our guys will take advantage of the day tomorrow, and then I expect them to come in Thursday morning ready to get to work.